All right. Now we're doing FreeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, ES6, use arrow functions to write concise anonymous functions. All right. So in JavaScript, we often don't need to name our functions, especially when passing a function as an argument to another function. Instead, we create inline functions. We don't need to name these functions because we do not reuse them anywhere else. All right. To achieve this, we often use the following syntax. We'll say something like this: const myfunc equals function like this, and then we'll have these curly braces. Then we'll have a variable right here, and then when we return the variable, it'll give us the value. All right. So ES6 provides us with the concise way. I'm not saying this. I think it's so stupid. To not have to write anonymous functions this way. Instead, we can use the arrow function syntax, right? So right here, we've got const myfunc equals, and then we've got an empty set of parentheses, and then the arrow right here, and then some brackets, some curly braces that are going to have the same thing as up here, right? So when there's no function body and only a return value, arrow function syntax allows us to omit the keyword return as well as the brackets surrounding the code. This helps simplify smaller functions into one-line statements. So basically, we've got const myfunc right here, and then we've got these, we've got equals, the parentheses right here, and then the arrow, and then whatever the value is right here. And that's just going to take care of business, saving us all those keystrokes, right? So this code will still return the string value by default. So now we're going to rewrite the function assigned to the variable, which returns a new date function to use arrow function syntax. Also, we're going to make sure nothing is defined using the keyword var. Okay. So first, we're going to start off by changing this to const. We'll have this function turn into just these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you something. We don't need these parentheses. We could just have this, what is this? This underscore here does just the same. And I think it's better in my opinion. And then we turn this into the arrow like this. That's not an arrow. That is an arrow, but it's not this arrow. And then we'll have new date like that. And then we'll get rid of this bracket and semicolon like that. And that will take care of business. Let's come down here and say console.log, and then have the variable right here. And you'll see it has today's date and the time and the and where I live. Whatever. Let's run the test. Looks good and submit it. All right, now we're on to write arrow functions with parameters, and we'll see you next time.